Hey guys, it's Hard Knocks for day one of the new football season. Um, get your fantasy scorecards ready because I'm going to be making some predictions. Brought to you by Hanson's Root Beer. So my first pick for today is the Carolina Peach Teas versus the Arizona Peach Teas. They both have the same name, which is confusing, but their uniforms are very different. So, out on the field, the defensive line for Arizona looks good, looks real strong, but I'm still going to have to give it to Carolina, who I think is going to win by 6 points. Next, we have the Dallas Traffic Cones and the Boston Kennedys going up against each other. Home game for Dallas. I think it's going to go well for them. The Kennedys are they actually are Kennedys. They're all members of the Kennedy family. You've got, I don't know any living Kennedys. Maria Shriver, head coach. And as we all know, Kennedy's soft bones. So it's not going I think it's going to be a massacre. I actually am predicting that the Dallas Cones are going to be so far ahead at the end of the first half that the referees will actually say we're calling this at halftime because it's mathematically impossible for the Kennedys to recover from this humiliation. The team will be dissolved, and that will all just they will not be finishing out the season. They're like Mr. Glass. The Florida Oranges and the New York Pizza Pies are facing off in New York. It's 9/11, so I'm going to give this prediction to New York. I think they're going to win by between 9 and 11 points on the field. Remember the fallen. Those are my top three picks for the first day of regulation play. Now I'm going to give you 5 things to watch out for. Number 5, the ball. Keep your eye on the actual football. In a typical game, the ball will change possessions anytime, sometimes within seconds, dozens of times in a single quarter. And you're going to want to watch who has the ball and what they're planning to do with the ball. Touchdowns. Number 4, there is a defensive lineman named Blocky Speedman because he's known for his block-like trunk and his block-like physique. In the preseason, he actually has a perfect record of other players running into him and being knocked unconscious. So he's playing for the Minnesota Diamondbacks. So keep your eye on Blocky. Great things for Blocky. Number 3, actually a special guest referee is going to be at the Automakers Field in Detroit for the Detroit Mavericks versus the Cincinnati Lon Cheneys. It's Donald Trump. Number 2, over at the John Madden Field in Wisconsin, they actually added a yard to each down. So like instead of a 10-yard line, 20-yard line, it's the 11-yard line, the 22-yard line, the 33-yard line, 44-yard line, 55-yard line, 66-yard line, 77-yard line, 88-yard line, 99-yard line, and the 110-yard line. And what that means is that it's an extra 10 yards cumulatively on the field for each touchdown. Now, nobody else is talking about this, but this is the Hard Knocks analytical pick of the day, is that that's an extra 10 yards for each touchdown. Still worth the same number of points. Everything else about the game is the same, but they added a yard to each down. That's football. Anything can happen in football. And the last thing that you got to watch out for during today's matchups, the Hawaii Volcanoes are going against the Brooklyn Rats, and that's over in Hawaii. Just keep an eye on the scenery, the beautiful Hawaiian. Look out. Sometimes they'll do a camera shot of the stadium, like a helicopter shot. Look at like the beach and palm trees. All right. Thanks for watching Hard Knocks. Another great season, hopefully, on the way. Keep your fantasy scorecards updated, and we'll see you next week, guys. Thanks.